What's up, guys? Evil here. Today I'm here to talk about BattleFoam, in particular the BattleFoam for Mythic tier HeroQuest, which includes retail and some stretch goals, as well as 2 expansions. This has been out for a couple months. I was one of the first people to jump on this, and I got it relatively cheap. This is sort of a pricey foam set, and there's a couple other companies that come out with them at this point. But I wanted to give my 2 cents on them because I just spent the last 2 months painting all these miniatures, and I just didn't want them banging around in boxes and getting chipped up and whatever else. So I did invest in this foam set. So I think I got it for around 90 bucks shipped. So it seems to me like it was $78, $79 for all the foam pieces, which arguably is a little bit high, but that's below what retail. I think this thing's retailing for over 100 bucks now. And the only reason I grabbed it was because at the time it was all that was available, and it was designed especially for the Mythic tier, which comes with all that other stuff. So enough blah blah blah. I want to talk about what I like about these and what I don't like about these. So my situation is a little bit unique because I have 2 sets of HeroQuest. Basically, we were wanting to play while I was spending all the time painting all this up, and I didn't want to have to jack with it. Plus, it's nice to have a spare set. So, what the deal is here is that this is basically meant to fit in one box, and it's 3 layers. Like I say, I'm a little bit unique because I have another box here, so I'm able to split mine across 2 boxes. This is all the stretch goal stuff. So I'm able to put stretch goal in its own box completely separately. So that's got the game board and all that fun stuff in it. So this way it fits pretty nice. Both of these boxes close flush, and it fits all the stuff, and that's great. However, I know not everyone's in this situation where they have 2 of these boxes. So the box does sit, and I'll try and throw a picture in here at this point to kind of show you. The box doesn't sit flush. It's got a gap around that big of being able to close all the way. So a lot of people don't like that. I'm sort of annoyed by it. Like I say, my situation is a little bit different since I have 2 boxes. Basically, I have retail HeroQuest in here. So all of the regular minis that come in regular HeroQuest, as well as all the furniture and all that stuff fits in there real nice. They basically, I don't know, I think they could have been a little bit more efficient with how stuff fits in here. But I think this, if you're buying this set for the retail copy, I think it's a definite buy, because I think it's only like $40, so maybe close to $50 shipping, and everything fits in here nicely. For Mythic tier, like I say, it's a little bit annoying, but like I say, for me it's fine. So like here's an expansion, this is Keller's Keep. You can see that it extends past the top, so when you put the lid on here, it holds it all up. But you can see all the miniatures fit nicely. They have plugs in here, like this one has lots of goblins. So they have plugs. I'm trying to make sure I'm getting this in frame. So that you don't have to reach way down in there to get them. You can have the goblins sort of closer to the top, but has space for cards, the doors, all that fun stuff. So, and Return of the Witch Lord, similar. This one is closer to flush, and all the miniatures can stand up, which I like. So for the most part, it's all like that. What I don't want is the miniatures being squeezed. A lot of people who buy this know that the shipping plastic basically squeezed a lot of the miniatures and warped them out of shape, which is just super annoying. So before you paint in the washing phase, you have to try to unbend everything to undo all of the warping that's done to the miniatures. This, for the most part, has everything separated so that it's not super tight, not putting force on the miniatures and whatnot. Things I don't like about the foam, seems kind of hard. I have some Feldherr and some other stuff where the foam's a lot nicer, and this is almost abrasive. So I have to wonder when I'm taking my doors in and out, because they're sort of friction fit. You know, are these going to grind off after time? Listen, you can kind of hear that coming in and out of there. I'm just wondering if that's going to sand my clear coat after time, or if those will loosen up. But there's the fit for the furniture. The other thing I don't like is they definitely, when they designed this, they didn't plan on having this stuff glued on. So I don't know, all the videos and stuff I watched, people were gluing these on. My old HeroQuest set I have, you know, there were slots, so they went on there. But that obviously, these slots are made to fit flush with nothing on top. So if you put it that way, the little rat there is going to get squished. So they weren't really thinking about it like that. So what I'm going to do is just put it in there sideways. The foam sitting on top of that won't cause any damage because that's sturdy enough. I got a couple extra plugs in here for extra stuff. Not sure what, leaving those there for now. But other than that, you know, just I think it felt like it was a little bit rushed getting it to market because they wanted to be first, and so that's just kind of one of my little annoyances with it. I have some annoyances with this. I mean, I guess some of the complaints with like Feldherr is the foam in the channels is super kind of flimsy and gets bendy. This is stiffer, and seems like it keeps its shape better. And everything fits. These guys are a little bit tight, but other than that, everything seems to fit okay. Mr. Goggerel there fits good without bending his staff. It's my Dread Sorcerer. I think he looks pretty cool. Okay, now I'm gonna start showing off these. My paint's not that good, but pretty proud of him. There's my Witch Lord. He's pretty awesome. So anyway, that's my thoughts. So for Mythic tier, this is a questionable buy. If you really want some foam, this might be a good pick for you. If you're annoyed by the boxes not closing all the way, you probably want to look elsewhere. For me, since I'm using 2 boxes, I have all my stretch goal stuff in another box. It's fine. Some of you may be asking what I'm doing with my retail miniatures and furniture. This is the stretch goal box that it's shipped in, which doesn't really have a use. There's no foam for it. So all my retail stuff I'm just putting in there. So that way my kids can get into that, and I don't have to have them losing my painted ones. That's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, I don't know. Price wise, maybe one of the cons, and the other one is the foam seems pretty abrasive. So if these things are traveling and the thing, you know, miniatures are vibrating in there, they may rub some paint off. I'm not sure. If you make sure your stuff is clear coated with several coats, it probably has good protection. But anyway, yeah, if you can get it and the price is right, I think it's pretty good. It fits everything without any drama. Like I say, if you have all 3 of these stacked, then this is going to be, the top won't close all the way, but if you're in a situation like mine, it's not a big deal at all. So I have 2 big ass HeroQuest boxes, plus the expansions, plus that stuff, so I have quite a bit of shelf space taken up anyway. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on the BattleFoam. I think it's solid. I think the price is a little bit high. I think the foam is a little bit stiff and coarse, but I think if you can buy it at the right price and it fits your situation, where if you're just retail, you don't have a bunch of the other extra stuff, I think it's pretty good. So it's a mixed buy for me. I'm happy with it. Others with Mythic tier may not be happy with it, just because I think they could have been more efficient in certain spaces to, you know, maybe get some stuff in there. Even these boxes, the foam is a lot thinner between the miniatures, so they could have fit more in, I think. Squeezed, you know, like at least one more in a row. Space just not as efficient as it could have. Like you see, here's a whole card bay that's not used. So that space could have been more efficient. These guys could have been a little bit different, but anyway, minor complaints. I think it's pretty good. I think it's going to be functional enough for me. So you guys decide if it's going to work for you or not. I think the quality is pretty good. It's got a stiffer foam on the base. It's got a nice, can't see it. I'll flip it over and dump all my minis out, but they got BattleFoam stamped on the back, and the base piece of foam is stiffer, so it sort of holds its shape a little. Anyway, that's it. You guys tell me what you think. If there are other suggestions out there, post them up in the comments, and appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe, please like, and I'll catch you on the next one.